Morphin Mania time. I'm Captain Logan, and across the way is my wonderful co-host, DJ Martinez.
That's me,
DJ.
Mr. Wonderful.
I lost your video for 5 seconds, but it's back now, so that's good. Today, we're going to tackle episode 34, not Golden Homecoming. It's the one before that, right? Revelations of Gold.
33, yeah.
My Netflix went to the next episode for some reason. I don't know why that is.
I hate that. That's so annoying. Let me play the credits.
We're off.
Why do you have to skip ahead?
Yeah, I don't understand this. So, this is a big, major, key episode. If this was a comic series, this issue would be worth more than some of the other ones, because it's important. And this is, I'm pretty sure. I want to say this is where we're going to find out that that Gold Ranger is straight from Triforia. I think we're finally going to get that, and we also get the Aquitians. I keep saying Aquitarians. They should be called the Aquitarians. They just should.
Aquatartians.
So, DJ, are you excited?
I'm so excited
to get to some, more important stuff in the show, because
it's been more Varrock's bounty hunters coming.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that whole thing was really weird. He exploded in fire, and then the very next episode we're gonna get some more of them. What is the point of them? They can get beat by a Megazord in 6 seconds.
Yes, but it's like aliens. Now there's more of them.
Oh, okay. Well, I still think that's gonna be like if
just one.
It's gonna be like if you fought a bunch of putties at a Megazord. It's not gonna make a difference. Like, if you want to watch the show with us, get your Netflix, your DVDs, however you want to watch it. Get it to timestamp 0. Get ready to press play when I say now. And here we go. Once again, me and DJ golding it up. Here we go. Everybody, please press play right now. DJ, is it weird to you that we've got a Gold Ranger, but Goldar is just in the background with amnesia? Like, you'd think that would be a matchup we'd do, where, like, Gold Ranger is fighting Goldar all the time. We never do that.
Especially when Jason comes back, because they already have a history in their little dimension.
Yeah, Goldar...
Missed opportunity.
Yeah, Goldar was Jason's big nemesis. It was like Tommy and Zeltrax later. Oh, look at that. That looks great. That's beautiful.
I think they shot that exactly how they shot the original 1976 Star Wars.
Yeah, you're gonna say like Logan's Run or something. We held on that flying away far too long. It was like, it's got to be off screen before we cut.
Yeah, it looked like Galaga ships way back there. Eventually, tiny little Galaga ships.
Did you see that? We zoomed in on the Varrock's head, and it looked like the bottom of his mouth was missing. Like he was talking. It was like weird. It's like off kilter. It was really weird looking.
Just missing some mandibles. Revelation Gold. Oh, speaking of gold,
there he is. There's Goldar.
They're out of the closet.
Yeah, they're out of the closet, and he's not wearing an apron or anything.
We got to get Dan back on here to do his Goldar.
I know. I wish he was here right now.
We don't know when Goldar's going to pop up. We can't plan for Dan.
That little kid behind the Rangers.
We're doing a lot of ships.
Yeah, that's crazy. What is that?
Wow.
What's that weird dust or whatever? Woo! My head hurts looking at that. No, there was a little kid standing behind them while they were doing their katas that looked like Justin from Turbo. When Justin was like 7, that's what he looks like, I'm sure.
Setting it up next season. Season 5.
Oh, buddy, I'm not looking forward to that.
Whew,
it's gonna be rough.
I've only heard things. I've never watched that.
You never actually watched it? Oh man, you're gonna get to feel my pain. The second half is better.
Oh wow, yeah. Once they get the other team, I heard someone in the comments said that recently that once they get the second team, it picks up.
I think they got a new showrunner in the second half, is what happened.
Ah,
I think that's right.
Ranger, the Gold Ranger. He's very fancy.
The Gold Ranger. Right, but just because he's rolling his R's doesn't make it a Scottish accent. We learned this last time.
Now you know. See the
pew.
many lessons you're learning from Morphin Mania.
So I realized that this show is on a shoestring of a budget as it gets, really, but could we not color correct to match the background just a little better? Is that not possible? Okay. This is what it looks like.
How?
Because I'm going to assume that these effects are all us and not the Sentai. Maybe they're the Sentai, but I think we did this stuff.
That seems weird.
This is what
It's
it
all
looks
coming
like.
out of nowhere, too. Like, we never do this kind of massive ship crashing stuff.
Do you agree with me, though? That's probably not from the Sentai, right? Because their stuff usually looks better than that.
Wouldn't think so. I know they started doing a lot of CG later on, like Disney era. For us, obviously it's not Disney era for them, but like that time period, they started doing a lot of CG Megazord fights and stuff.
A lot of that wasn't even CG, though. It was like they took a picture of a model and just flew it around the screen.
It's like a desktop screensaver.
So we've got to give this massive props for the continuity of this, that we're bringing back the Equations, and like it was a big deal when I was a kid. It's, oh, Aquatar, because I love the Aquatar Rangers. That was some of my favorite stuff, just like you.
Yeah. I don't know why. I like them. They look super cool. Ninja. I like the ninja aesthetic. Having just watched through it again, it's all aesthetic. Because those episodes are not great.
Yes, it is. They're not great.
That's why no one knows what we're talking about when we talk about the Equation Rangers. I have a suit, though. I have a blue Sinestro suit.
I'm excited to see that. Not to be confused with Sinestro.
Sinestro. Ooh.
Hey, Zordon, why didn't you tell us anything about the Verox last episode when we saw them before?
Yeah, it's like he just learned he just wikied it, and now he knows all this stuff. Hey, old Vulcan Skull are back.
Meanwhile, at Piplax Plaza...
Season 1? Why do they look like old Vulcan Skull?
And he's reading comics. I think they're off duty right now.
Oh.
See, they're in their street clothes because they're just waiting around for a case. I guess they don't feel the need to dress up to go to the office unless they're actually working on something.
They're in their civvies. It's like me this whole week in quarantine. I actually got dressed today.
Yes, but usually I'm just sitting in my house buck naked. But I went ahead and put clothes on this time because we were making Morphin Mania. I want these to be your street clothes, though. When you said that, like, this is what I do. Yeah, I want you to dress up like Skull. That'd be the best.
Dude, I have a black leather jacket. It doesn't look like that, but I could wear it one of these episodes.
Yeah, but
do you have a pink tie-dye shirt?
Do you have a Skull bandana?
Don't have a bandana. I could maybe put a pocket square on my head.
After all, how are we supposed to know that you're Skull if you aren't wearing skulls?
Oh, this is so cool.
This set is nice.
Aquatar.
It looks good.
Yeah.
No, this is pretty ambitious for us, for the American stuff.
It looks kind of like a Florida water park that you would go to.
If we were attempting to make it look... Whoa! If we were attempting to make it look like Atlantis from DC.
Yeah,
there he is. He's got a stab.
Oh. His is awesome. His is big, long. I think they gypped you. I don't think yours is life-size.
Well, it's a lot more life-size than the kid one was. Which is really miniature in comparison. I have one of those, too. I should bring that out at some point and have them both. This is my Gold Ranger dagger. That's hilarious.
It's like a saxophone. He plays it like a saxophone.
That's really funny. Okay, here we go. Now we're revealing Trey from Triforia. Oh man, it's that guy. This whole time, the Rangers for like episodes and episodes are wondering who it is, and they're like, "Oh, it's just some alien guy." Just
that's not cool. It's like a Scooby-Doo episode where they reveal it. It's like it's no one we know.
What I love about it for the audience, though, is that Trey is legitimately a neat idea. So even though it's not somebody that we knew, you know, you're guessing at who it. You think it's, there's no guessing. You're like, it's either Billy or it's just somebody we've never seen before. It's somebody we've never seen before. But Trey and Triforia is an interesting idea. And then later on, we actually are going to reveal somebody you've seen before, and you wouldn't have thought that he'd ever come back. So the way they handle this is pretty cool, especially compared to things like Green with Evil, where you're like, well, no, I knew who that was the whole time, like, because you told me. It's a mystery for the Rangers, but you told me.
It's not even like it's obvious. It's not even like we're saying that it was just too obvious of a mystery. It's not even a mystery. We see it from his perspective.
Wait, you got a deflector field? What are you using that for? What is Mondo using a deflector for?
I love that they're still in high school. Billy's hairline is already starting to recede. I mean, he graduated. No, has he graduated?
I mean, that can happen.
Season that he finally graduated.
I think he's still in school. I think there's an episode where he's back in Applebee's class. But I mean, like, Tommy especially looks too old to be in high school.
I mean, Billy's got like some serious like wrinkles going on. I mean, this is no insult to him. He doesn't look old. He just looks like a man and not a 15-year-old.
Yeah, but Tommy looks like a young high school teacher right now.
Like the one that would like turn his chair around like Riker and like really get down on your level.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right. He like gets on the back of it. That's really funny.
Skullovich.
Oh, way! He should have done like a hi-ho silver thing.
Hi-ho Skullovich.
See, that's not too dumb for this.
Okay, now Tommy has to like think of the smart things that Billy can't think of? Like,
that's a good
point. Is there
point.
no end to Tommy's taking over the show?
Yeah, he's the most important thing.
Billy's like, I can't figure this out. Oh, what about doing this?
All the ingenuity.
Tommy, you're not the smart one.
No, Tommy, you get to do those sorts of things. Yeah, exactly. You have to do those sorts of things out in the field. Like, if Tommy in the field is like, here's an idea, let's try this, okay. But when you're in the command center and it's, like, technical, all eyes should be on Tommy. I mean, all eyes should be on Billy, not Tommy.
You don't have Leonardo telling Donnie how to build a blimp, a turtle blimp.
Step 1. Why are we slow motioning this?
Because they're doing something dangerous. They're running into the ocean.
They're running into the ocean. Well, that is dangerous. There's rocks. There could be crabs and stuff. You don't know.
I mean, they're ruining their communicators.
No, those have got to be waterproof. I'm sure Billy thought of that.
Maybe Tommy thought of it. Hey, Billy, maybe these should be waterproof so I can run into the ocean.
I like the idea that they're trying to rescue
Larigo.
Yes, that's what they're doing.
Larigo. Oh, they're trying to find Trey.
Oh, see, his staff is also waterproof.
It's like a Titanic shot of Tommy's holding.
See, Tommy's got to save the day. He's the most important thing.
He is.
Tommy, I would have at least like worn my hair in a ponytail. I think, like,
yeah, that wet matted hair stuck to your face is not fun.
No, it looks windy out there. Like,
oh, Trey's really small.
Yeah, yeah. He must also get taller when he morphs.
Well, it's just a little bit though. Just boop.
Look, they had a limited selection of triplets. Okay.
I mean, I just didn't remember that. Nothing wrong with being short.
When you gotta... Well, there is when all the Ranger actors are tall. Like...
This effect is crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. This stuff is a lot of why I like the show as much as I do. I just always thought this was a really cool idea. I like his cape.
I could see this playing into your sensibilities. Like the whole... you're big into Star Trek, and that's like a planet of interesting species.
Yeah, and a thing we never really did in Star Trek.
Wow.
Seems like a thing we would have, actually.
Yeah.
You know, DJ,
Rangers beat Star Trek punch.
It would be cool to cosplay this, but you'd need 2 other people. Like, I don't know if you'd want to do it by yourself.
Yeah, you need
it's like
2 similar...
I'm one of 2 Treys. The other Treys are missing. When he came out of the water... I forgot that that the other two get disconnected from him when he gets out of the water. When he came out of the water for a second, I was thinking, okay, we got one of the three. We got to go back in the water and find the other two.
It's like, okay, we're looking for 2 more of this. Yeah, you could have fun with that. Have fun with that at a con, though. If people ask you where you could be like, yeah, one of them went to the restaurant, the other one's getting pizza or something like.
Yeah, as long as we're not too far away from each other, we just gotta stay within range, you know? Gotta be in like 1,000-foot, perimeter. We're good.
What if we just wore capes, just in like normal dress?
I've always said we should.
That's his normal clothes, or is that his like warrior clothes?
I
guess we did have capes.
I'm assuming that's his.
When there was like top hats and canes.
Yeah, we're always ambiguous about that with alien species, right? Where we'll have what looks like ceremonial garb, and then you'll go to the planet, and that's what everybody's wearing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the Kryptonian thing where it's like everybody's just wearing like Under Armour muscle suits.
This is all, like I said, pretty ambitious for this show. So much of the actual action in this episode is American action. I'm saying during the same morphing montage we see every episode.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what to say over this part. Oh, back into sand this episode.
Back into slow motion too. Pew.
One of the coolest fight scenes in all of Power Rangers, probably the coolest, is the Forever Red episode that happens in the sand.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So, how exactly do the cogs sprout out of the ground? Do we like sprinkle cog juice or something, and then they pop out like?
Cog oil.
Did I miss? Yeah, cog oil. Did I miss something? Do they like are cogs like literally little cogs that you throw and then they turn into like humanoid cogs? Is that what it is?
Just cogs in a wheel, working for the man. They need to form a union, a cog union.
I kind of wish we had just added Trey to the cast for a while. I mean, I know there's 3 of them, and that would be kind of weird, but it would have been, like, I wish that we'd known who he was for a while before he got split. So, like, bring him in and have it be a mystery for a couple episodes. We spread out this Billy thing too long, like, and it was obvious it couldn't be him from the very beginning. So what you do is you have this alien guy, and you do it sort of like Masked Rider, where you find out earlier that that's who it is, except it's like if Masked Rider stuck around for a while. And then you just let him hang out with you, and, like, he can't go to school and stuff, but you just you like get to learn a little bit about him, and then he's like, well, we're 3 and 1, and everybody's like, I don't understand that. What does that mean? And it sounds kind of cryptic. We don't know what that means. And then later on, this happens, and he gets split into 3, and everybody's like, oh, literally, that's what you meant. There's 3 of you, and if you're not all joined together as one, you can't morph? Oh, okay. And then we write him out after that. I wish he was a character for a while.
Yeah, it's interesting. He's definitely was cast because he's a triplet and not because he's a martial artist. There wasn't very many triplet martial artists, apparently.
So what makes this even more of a gut punch for David Yost is that they try to make Billy the Gold Ranger, and then it doesn't work. Something's wrong with his physiology, and he's not allowed to be the Gold Ranger. I don't know if you knew about that, DJ, but they try to make him the Gold Ranger. So so the idea is supposed to be we think he's the Gold Ranger, but it turns out he's not, and then he's gonna then get to be Gold. Except nope, psych, he's not gonna get to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of slap in the face too that we just randomly bring back one of the other original cast members, and he can be the Gold Ranger, but the guy who's stuck with it the whole time and been there since the beginning, who should have really been the 6th Ranger. I mean, I love Jason. I'm really glad he came back, but it kind of sucks for...
Yeah, if the producers didn't like Yost and they were going to do this kind of thing to him anyway, they should have just written him out. Because they said at the beginning of the season, yeah, you can stick around, we'll just let you hang out in the command center, whatever. They should have just written him out if they were going to treat him like that.
Yeah.
because they clearly didn't want him there anyway.
Yeah, I'm glad he finally stood up for himself and left.
I am
he
too.
Obviously was as a hostile work environment, obviously.
And on a selfish note, I like that he's here through this season. I think he adds a lot. I think he elevates some of this material, and it's the best acting we get from him, ironically. You know, that, like, he's not happy on this show, but it's the best acting he gives us.
Yeah. I don't know, Blue Ranger Gone Bad, or whatever it's called.
Okay, you know, there's notable exceptions, you know, clearly, but... Oh, there he is! There's Zed!
Zed! They're in their own Skype windows.
Yeah, this is all really bittersweet for me because, yay, I get to see Zed again, but he's an idiot now, and, I mean, he's always been kind of an idiot, but now he's really an idiot, and...
Like, do you really want Superman 3 and 4 to come out, or do you just want it to go off on a high note?
So, yeah, he's explaining that he can't get the Gold Ranger power now. He ran a biomolecular... But, like, look at how he delivers this mumbo-jumbo. Like, he's very believable at this point. And then we're going to write him out. Okay,
and then
but
you get
why?
With this convincing reaction shot. I love one of the funniest things you've ever said is that Jason David Frank has stayed with us the entire time, and his acting has never improved.
It hasn't. It's never gotten any better. I mean, Rocky's didn't either, but he wasn't there as long.
Yeah, I don't remember Dino Thunder. I don't remember him in Dino Thunder very much. I don't remember what he's like.
And that's it. I mean, this is essentially a 2 or 3-parter, because I don't know how long this story goes, but with different episode titles.
Oh, we started the bloopers. Awesome.
Yes. Oh, is this the beginning of the bloopers?
I think so.
Have we not had these yet?
I haven't. I mean, last episode didn't, unless they just stopped for a while. I mean, it's been a year, so who knows what was happening last March.
Yeah, the thing about Jason David Frank's bloopers is that a lot of his they just leave in. You know, they just don't have enough time to. Yeah. So.
Thanks for joining us on the Jason David Frank bashing hour.
No, we'd only do that for 22 minutes. It's not fair if we do it any longer than that. So. Well, folks, we're going to go ahead and call it a day and come back again with you next time for Golden Homecoming. Hope you enjoyed it. We certainly did, and this is my favorite section of this series, so I'm glad we're in here now. And fun to introduce DJ to this stuff. I have to keep reminding myself that you don't actually know the show.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit. Like when Netflix first got it years ago, I skipped around and watched some of the stuff, but I haven't gone all the way through 4 and 5.
Zeo is one of my favorites as far as the aesthetic and a couple of the character things and ideas, but it's not a great show to watch all of. You do have to kind of skip around Zeo, unless you're doing the madness that we're doing, because there are a lot of kind of just real standard throwaway Mighty Morphin type episodes. And I mean, that's true of every show, or at least a lot of shows, but this one is not quite as arcy as you want it to be.
Yeah. I think Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue era is when it starts getting like that.
Well, in space to some degree, but...
Yeah, space has got an ongoing narrative, but there are a lot of episodes where they just go down to Earth and just hang out.
They should just have an episode that's called that.
The one where they
Rangers go down to Earth and hang out. Anyway, thanks again, folks. We'll see you again next time. I was Captain Logan, and that's DJ. And thanks for watching Morphin Mania. Bye, everybody.